Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Hexxium and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a video of a glitcher here, as you can see in Advanced Warfare, and it really is sad to still see at this point people being able to do this because the game's been out for maybe even a year now. I haven't really kept track, maybe more, and it still isn't patched. You know, there's still glitches on maps even this old where people can do this kind of crap without any kind of hacks, and it's just sad, you know, it really is. And those of you who exploit it are even more sad, because if you have to do any of this kind of crap to win, you know you're terrible at the game. That's the bottom line. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the evolution of cheating today while you watch this video in the background. Really briefly here, I want to thank Tom, Monkey Graphics, who made the new intro that you see on my channel. If you're watching Booster Busters, obviously you didn't see that, but I asked him a few months back on Skype if he would make me this intro. We never really talked, like we were supposed to, and I happened to stumble across it while randomly scanning across YouTube today, and it was amazing. The intro is beautiful, so check out his channel, guys. Subscribe to him. If you want GFX done, talk to him. Maybe you can work out a deal with him. Whatever. He's amazing. Thank you for that intro, man. Anyway, let's move on to the commentary, because I don't want to interrupt this beautiful commentary of me just randomly talking about random things on my mind and my opinions and sharing them with you guys. Again, guys, my commentaries are literally never scripted. Everything I say is literally from my mind as I do it, so that's kind of what I am as a commentator. I commentate what's from my mind. So today we're going to be talking about the evolution of modding and how it's evolved from what it was back in, say, 2005 to what it is now in Call of Duty, specifically in Call of Duty, because I have an expertise in that field, you know, I guess you could say. As a booster buster, I've been around for more than a year now, doing what we call booster busting, and that's including modders, hackers, cheaters, and boosters, and those who boot offline as well, and other things like that. I've watched in the last year the whole modding community literally changed, and what I mean by that is how it's, you know, kind of evolved to be what it is now, and who's in it and what they're doing. The modding community originally started back in the times of like 2005 and earlier games of Call of Duty, where it was just literally kind of for fun. You know, it was kind of just your friends, and it was very, very small modding community back then. It was kind of just your friends, and you guys would come together and you would mod, say, like one match out of the 100 or something like that, just as an example. And it would be for fun, strictly for fun. You know, nobody would abuse this stuff, because if it was abused, there was strict policy between you guys that, hey, this guy's being an asshole, we're not going to play with him, we're not going to let him have access to this. But it's not like that anymore. In fact, it's quite the opposite. These days, this modern modding community that you guys have has evolved to be literally filled with trash. And what I mean by that is menus these days that are made by you modders are not only easy as hell to make, but they contain racial slurs in almost every menu. And on top of that, they contain multiple things that just ruin the game entirely for players. Now, I'm not sure why you want to do this. I get that there's some channels on YouTube that are strictly for modding just to get reactions, but if you're going to be an asshole, that's not cool, you know? That will be the equivalent of being an asshole in public for, say, a troll or prank reaction. It's not cool. Sure, it might make for a good video that some people might laugh at, but it's not cool, and the bottom line is you're breaking the terms and conditions of the game. So why do it? I can't really answer that question. That's the question I'm asking you guys. You modders who watch Booster Busters, why be an asshole? Now, I know that some of you guys do it just for fun, and that's fine. You know, if you want to do things in private match or offline with your friends, or online in a private match with your friends, you know, whatever, so be it. But it has to be just with your friends. When you're taking into public matches, if you're going to be an asshole, that's where you're crossing the line. Ultimately, when you're an asshole, that's when I get angry and I come after you, you know, and ultimately I don't really get angry or anything like that or argue with you. In most cases, obviously there's very, very few cases where I have in the past where you guys can see them on Booster Busters in here, where I talk to the modders and try to understand why being an asshole makes it fun for them. And obviously they're too stupid to answer that question, so I'm asking you sane modders out there, those with some of sanity, some of you with some manners, to answer this question for me. Why has the modding community become like it is? Why is it so toxic? You know, it used to be for fun, for good, and for the overall enjoyment of the game and the game community. Now, there's obviously still some modding communities out there that are strictly for fun and having fun. Call of Duty is not one of those game communities anymore. You know, there's still some menus out there and some modders who do it strictly for fun and go into private matches or public matches and do it only for fun and make sure not to abuse their power. But those people that do this are very few and far apart. And that's the problem I see in this community. That's the problem I've seen for over a year in this community, guys. And it's just sad. I don't understand it. There's a lot of things I don't understand in this world, and this is one of them for sure, you know. I mean, I don't understand why you have to be an asshole just to have fun. Is there nothing else you can do in your life? You know, play a different game? That's something I had an argument with somebody in the Booster Buster comments, I remember about a year ago now. I asked him, why are you being an asshole? You know, what kind of enjoyment do you get from this? He says, because I'm bored. Well, the hell are you bored then for, man? Play a different game, you know? You don't need to mod and be an asshole to everybody else in the world just because you're bored. Change games, man. It ain't that hard, you know? I don't understand why modding has become so toxic. It can be for positive things, guys, you know? Mod for fun. And make sure it's strictly for fun. Nobody can abuse their power. And preferably keep it out of public matches, because you don't want all these other people who don't want any mods to deal with it. If everybody in your lobby so much agrees to mods that they want to use them, great. Make sure nobody abuses them. You know, make sure that I'm not there, because I don't want to deal with that BS. If one person out of anybody in the lobby doesn't want to deal with it, they shouldn't have to. And they shouldn't have to leave and find a different lobby just because you're breaking the rules. You know, it's terrible. This toxic community that it has become. So I don't want to make this commentary too long for you guys, so I want to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comments and let me know what you think about this commentary. Obviously this is my thoughts and my opinion, and I guarantee that many of you will disagree with some of my thoughts and opinions. You always do, but that's common and it's obviously part of life, so let me know. Why do you think modders are assholes, you know? Why do you think that the modding community has become toxic? Let me know why you think, especially you modders. I want to hear. And I want to hear for those of you out there that are modders that do this kind of stuff like Callie, Gamertag, and all those other modders who are straight up assholes. Why? What fun do you get from it? You know, what kind of enjoyment can you possibly get from being an asshole to anybody and everybody you meet in the world? Anyway, my name's been Hexxium. I hope you enjoyed this video. We have a new sponsor, Green Man Gaming. A lot of you guys I'm sure know about them. Check them out. There's a link down in my description where you can get games 20% off of my link, my HexxiumGaming 20 off. That's my code. You can see it on the screen here and in the description of my video on my channel. Anyway guys, check out Gaming Hub if you haven't already. I run that now, so it's really cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a decent commentary, I hope, for you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are again in the comments, and I will see you guys in another video coming soon. I'm also going to be doing another Q&A soon, so if that interests you, get your questions ready because I'll be announcing that somewhat soon. I love you guys. Have a great day or night, and I will see you guys in another video coming soon. Hexxium out.